everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Just very, very bored. Just thought I'd just jump in and just say hey. So if you are returning back and you're upright, I need to talk to you. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm dealing with very ruthless, crazy individuals, and I've been calling out and calling out and calling out for a long time for some help. Okay, I'm dealing with some folk that need to go to jail for murder, for thievery, for just nasty stuff, folks. My name is Shannon Hensley, and I don't know what you got to do, but if you're upright, I need your help. I don't care what state you're in. I know that I can be found. I need people to find upright people all over the states that can go over and beyond Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, it's an emergency, folks. My life does have meaning just like yours. You got breath, right? Well, I'm dealing with somebody trying to take my breath away, and it's absolutely wrong. Somebody's murdered my grandchildren and done all kinds of stuff, and it's just absolutely nasty. People should not have to wonder what's going to take place when I leave my door here. What's going to happen to me when I get into my vehicle? I take it to a mechanic. Are they going to be up and do what's right? No, you're gonna go somewhere, right? And somebody may need to have to work on your vehicle. What would you do if you knew somebody did something nasty for murder's sake on the freeway? Half of the wrecks probably on the road are from dirty mechanics. I'm lonely and I need help. If you're able to help in any way, shape, or form, I have shelter today, which today is August the 14th, Wednesday. And I have shelter for tomorrow. I have a right to have the work of my hands and everything that I put in on all my platforms year after year, and the music that I write. My Cash App and my PayPal are right here, and my picture is on my Cash App, and one of my Cash Apps, I have this picture on it, and my PayPal has this picture on it as well. My other Cash App that I would really like for you to use more than the other one that has that picture is spelt with an A instead of an O in my name, and my picture is there, and it looks like I have like a band or something over my head, or over my head. So, but anyway, either one of my Cash Apps will work. If you're able to help in any way, shape, or form, it costs me $58 to have shelter, but I need somebody to come and get me out of this hotel that I've been stranded over a year, and come and get me out of this place so I can get somebody in jail, folks, for murder. People just think that they can just play games with you and I, and it's absolutely wrong. So we have death, yes, and there has been a lot of death. I just did an Instagram reading, and I was given a what for, and the mayor has come out a couple of times today. We have somebody that's dealing with a lot of anxiety and mental problems, and maybe this is ending with the death card being here. Hopefully it's very intense on somebody, because the death card is very intense energy, and somebody's really having some sleepless nights here with depression. And if you just lost somebody, I send you love and light. I do. Okay, well, somebody really in their mind. Well, anyway, somebody should go. For some people's cases, this is murder out here, because the mob was going to be exposed today. Okay. And so, going to jail, being stuck, stuff like that. Queen of Swords is also here. And, well, we get moved by, a ditch if she's in the negative. If she's in the upright, then she's going to give a what for. But somebody very mental out here. Somebody's very freaking mental out here. Got problems. I mean, obviously somebody does. If you're showing up like the Queen of Swords in the upright, then you are not going to put up with something. But the Queen of Swords in the negative, it is showing us the opposite side. Somebody's very mental out here. They're very secretive. I actually like the Queen of Swords if she's in the upright. You have somebody really in their emotions out here in a really big way. Well, anyway, heartbroken, pierced. Well, some people have no idea what the crap it feels like to be pushed in a corner with a great big question mark of why is this happening? Why isn't anybody helping? What the crap is this about? And somebody else has got a problem and they won't tell you what it's about. They got mental problems is all they got is freakazoid psychological mental problems out here. Somebody picked somebody wrong is what it stated on 2 readings today. Somebody picked the wrong person. Well, somebody did. Somebody picked the mental case out here. And anyway, they're all up in their emotions because something's happened with the relationship and somebody got emotional problems. And nobody has to deal with an emotional wreck. And by God, somebody really up in their emotions here in this reading. There is the Hierophants coming out crossing, and some people are upright in their spirituality, and some people aren't. So one of the words that came out in the Instagram reading was an innumerable amount of something, whether it was death and money or both. Then that was there. We have a tumult here, and so there's a sea of people out here involved in something that's going on here. All right, and yeah, there is something social going on here. Something social does need to go on for a lot of people, because there's been secrets out here in a really big freaking way showing up out here. All right, well, we had the church come out and stated that a bunch of people were angry and upset about a false church, and we should be upset about a false church, folks. People being stage actors and acting like they are something that they're absolutely not. Let me say something. I watched a YouTube video, just scrolling, I think it was last night, a very well-known minister, said something about his wife in front of his congregation. Somebody was showing the clip of it and talking about how she can still twerk in front of God, and the person was just like, oh my God, what did he say? Because if you look up that word and they gave the definition of the word twerk, and it goes to sexual stuff. And people don't care about what the dictionary has to say. Just like the word perversion. People hate me because I tell you that your dictionary says that the word perversion at its etymology has a psychological problem that leads to homosexuality. This is what it says. And so people will go to college and look up words and what their profession is, but when it comes to things like that being pointed out, it's different. It's we'll pick and choose what we want to hear and what we want, the definition to be or to accept or not. And you got a lot of people out here that's crazy in the earth. And people that do have their mind have to sit and deal with the crazies. It's absolutely wrong. People should be mad at the church. This is prophecy going on where God said that a great falling away would happen. Why is that? It's because we've seen a lot of paganistic worship in the church. That's all it boils down to, not really keeping the 10 Commandments of God. And you can't keep any of them unless you keep Him first. You and I cannot pick and choose. Nothing. But people do. We have a marriage situation going on, and God just said there was an affair taking place. The 8 of Rods in the reverse, and somebody's journey was in the reverse. Somebody's not going somewhere. And then the Queen of Cups in the reverse has jumped out. There's 2 queens out here. And then the 10 of Cups is very much emotional out here. God's told me this earlier, and He's told me it before. Somebody is in a church and somebody poses to be the opposite gender than what they are, and they're not. And they're saying that they're husband and wife, and they're not. And somebody's minister has a homosexual thing going on somewhere. Seven of Cups, there's choices being made that have a consequence out here. It's somebody's already made a choice out here. It's got a big consequence to some stuff out here. Something's over. There's big time secrets. The 8th house is here. The 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands is here. So anyway, what's in the hidden here since there's secrets out here? There is hope. All right, well, we just have to hope against hope. There's the minister again coming out. It's here twice. It's here twice. And the butterfly. All right, well, this is a transformation. It's death energy. There's another death card here as well. Again, all the death cards showed up in the Instagram reading. All of them. And there's an innumerable amount of death. And not just that, spiritual death. That people are cool getting up in front of the freaking masses and being crazy. And being crazy. So something's over here and somebody knows something here and it's piercing somebody else because of what is known out here. God said that somebody knows that they're in the wrong, but they got pride and they won't fix it. So they're willing to sit there and be a liar just because they're willing to go to hell instead of finding some grace. So look, another death card just jumped out. Wow. It's out here really big. We deal with a murderer. We deal with a murderer. The ring, the contracts, the marriages, whatever. The alterating of things, trying to protect things, this is an alteration card. This is a government card as well. And where is the government? Where's the help? Where is it? Somebody was hazing some people and you're demonic. If anybody thought they were going to try to haze me and stuff, I renounce your stupid organization. It's dumb. Just being personal. So we do have the communication. Some type of communication is going to end here. All right. Well, the mob was being exposed out here. Somebody is in the mob. I mean, there's too much death out here, folks. I don't have nothing else to do, but I'm just pulling cards while I wait. The courthouse. Something legal is going on, if that means anything to anybody. I mean, you can kill somebody. Nobody cares. You can go sex traffic children. Nobody cares. I've told this before. If you're brand new, a couple years ago, I was at another hotel here in Kansas City, in the filthy state of Kansas City, Missouri. And I heard a man banging by sex a boy in the room next to me. And I was hitting the wall. I had already had experience with fake cops. Called, recorded at my door, asking for help in my own murder cases. I have open shut recorded evidence of some stuff, folks. Anyway, these people don't care. I got on live YouTube when it was going on. I sat there and cried, hearing that little boy begging that man that was just pounding the wall, screwing the kid. And nobody did anything about the live recording. They don't care. I've been sitting out here saying, hey, I need help. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore about nothing. So I tell you civilians, let us get up and band together, do our own thing, because the government don't care about nothing. They're not protecting anything. People went crazy in the earth realm. You and I have a right to band together and get to some type of safety. It's just freaking disgusting what's going on out here in our earth. People taking life insurance policies out on you and cha-ching and we'll just go kill you. We're going to take the money and then we'll go to Jamaica. Poor Shannon. 6 feet under the ground. Hey, thanks for the life insurance. That's sick. That's freaking sick. And people are cool with government being psychologically crazy. The community, like I said, it's all out here. We have an innumerable amount of people out here. Yeah, the community is sick. The community is sick. So it's bad health. God said somebody had a deadly sex disease, and there was an innumerable amount of people that the person slept with, I guess. The messaging is here. Well, some of y'all got some communication. It's physical communication coming, I guess. Or it's a physical death certificate, birth certificate, life insurance policies. An imposter. God said that they were going to be exposed. Okay, well, there's only one Shannon Hensley. I'm 53 years old, and you don't get to act like you're me, doofus. It's come out all day. It's time for this doofus to go to jail. A criminal is here. Okay, well, anyway, it just said in the Instagram reading the copycat was there. I'll give a what for. That's ridiculous. Hazing, like I said, it's very demonic, very stupid and disgusting, and people got demons. We ain't interested in your organization, man. Ain't interested in it. Never was, never will be. Same sex, like I said, somebody is same sex out here in the church. And some of y'all's minister is not the gender that you think they are for the opposite sex. They're in hypocrisy out here. Scripture teaches from the front to the back that that's reprobate, cursed energy. Your dictionary calls it a psychological problem. Obviously, somebody's in their mind out here with these cards. Anyway, Most High's going to supernaturally do something out here. I hope so, Most High. Some of us really need a miracle. A castle is here. Okay, well, we have Big Ben. Is it the King of England? I don't know nothing about nobody's heart. People are going to show their fruit by what they do. And nobody has come here physically as I have asked and even begged for help and showed any freaking fruit anywhere. Even the church being called. Even my family being called. There's a Hispanic man, woman, or child. There's a gun out here. Whatever. Authorities know who the true person is. Okay, well, somebody's been an imposter. They ain't me. They ain't me. A deliverance. God said today that there was going to be a deliverance, and all I can do is just trust. There's the contracts that have been around some stuff. Yeah, it says they're scared right now. That also came out in the Instagram reading. Anyway, you know why you're afraid? Because the love of God is not perfected in you. You know why you're afraid? Because you won't come clean about the truth. That's why you're afraid. God commands us not to be afraid. If you're a commandment keeper, I don't care what it looks like. I've had days, folks, where I've woken up in this hotel room and have only had like 23 cents to my name. And if I had to go down and tell the person I'm being messed with and I don't know what to do, and they say, well, we'll give just a few hours, and then there's a $20 whatever on top of that for a late fee, and I didn't have it. I was just like, God commands me not to be afraid. And something come in. I've had to check out of this hotel twice, which is unethical. Somebody took my whole home away from me. Broke their own freaking law. But you and I are commanded not to be afraid. I will fear no evil. I'm just not moved by you. Because I know that I stand in the right. And so do some of you all who is also being oppressed and everything else by officials that are dirty and they stink. They all want your vote. Vote for me. I'll give you the sun and the moon and the stars. And they're all nothing but dirty until they show me otherwise. Is somebody scared right now? Because they're going to go to jail. They should go to jail. They should go to jail. Should have went to jail a long time ago, folks. I need help. If my family members have a soul, you have an obligation to come and get me. It's sad because I have a family member that lives probably about 3 or 4 miles from me here. I tried to call that person and they were either blackmailed. I don't even know what the crap. They stated something. They accused me of accusing another family member of murdering my dad, and I never said such a freaking thing. A bunch of crap, man. Just a bunch of question marks of what the crap. It's the thing is so freaking big, I don't really know. And somebody has just done such a horrific, nasty thing around families, just in general, all over the world. And people got hell to pay for what they're doing. These stupid organizations, just to play games and mind games. We got people at the top. The MK Ultra, is that what they call the little mind game? People be willing to just mess with people's mind. Isn't that a freaking shame? That somebody would dedicate their life to haze somebody and play little mind games, and they're the freaks. They're the freaking nutcases. It's foul. We don't got nothing to live for anymore, folks, if this is what's, filling our cities at the top. It's disgusting. All right, well, God says he's going to do something supernatural out here for collective energy, so this imposter is being caught. I'm going to have my day in court with you, and I'm going to get up in your face, and I'm going to show you who the real Shannon Hensley is. I beg God, please let me push your execution button for the murder of my family members that have died. And the stupid nonsense that you've done to me. You got another thing coming. If you can help me, folks, thank you very much. If you can help in any way, shape, or form with shelter and food, I'm in need of groceries again. But I need somebody to come deliberately to me. Thanks a lot. Shalom. Stay in peace.